Hello guys, welcome back. First of all, I'd like to say a big shout out to my subscribers and to the amount of viewers I've got last month. Big thank you, much appreciated. But I'm still 86% of my viewers are just not taking that step, sharing it, liking and thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. It would be nice if you would. It's for free, you don't have to pay. Right. And I hope everyone had a nice weekend and a safe one. And I hope our friends across the pond had a nice 4th of July celebrations. And also thumbs up to Australia, United States, Japan and all the rest of the countries around the world starting to tune in to watch my videos. It's much appreciated. And as I say, as soon as we hit that mark of 250 subscribers, I will give away a free gift. But without further ado, because we're going to have some whetstone battle wars here. When I get this undone, find it very hard at the moment. Make sure it's got no tapes around. It's another Japanese knife. This is a 210mm Kretz gauge. Made by the same gentleman as I showed you before in my other video, we made my last, but they're not handmade. They're pressed out of a moly piece of steel. Come from Cutting Edge Knives, somewhere up in Leeds, Manchester way, but a very nice company, very quick and keep you well informed, and a very fast delivery, and they're a very good company to do business with. So I highly recommend, if you're going to get a Japanese knife anywhere in England, Cutting Edge Knives, just keep your eye open for them. We've got a 210mm Kretz gauge, Ogami Blue number 2 again, steel, which is carbon steel. As I said, you've got to keep wiping it because it will rust. This is one of their cheaper lines, but it's tutorial videos on my show, rated 62 to 63 on the HRC, which up to yet is the hardest knife I've sharpened. I've got a 210mm Guto chef knife. As I said, the same steel. So we're going to start preparing stone for like. We've got both of the same steels, both of the same knives. And we're going to do some once every couple of weeks. We're going to do some battle wars with the knives. And prepare and see which one stones come out with the better polish on them. Because I believe this is the King Deluxe 1000 large stone, and for the price, guys, honestly, it's just over 8 inches long, 210. Just over 3 inches wide. And 2.5 inches in depth. and for 39 pounds, that is a marvellous value. And let me tell you, I've worked on expensive stones and the cheaper version. That is one of the comfortablest and nicest stones I've ever worked on. Like this Syrax. These two stones so far, because I was never a lover on soaking, but since I've worked on these in the Eureka 5000, it is really good, because this stone here, the Trocera 800, all depends, you can find it from 70 to up to £100. Now you can buy 2 of these for the price of 1 of these, otherwise you can buy 1 of these and still buy yourself a polishing stone. Same as the Syrax. So value for money. But I'm going to compare on a sharpening tutorial with these 2 stones to see where we get. Same as that Syrax against the LD Lovato 1000. I'm going to start, I've got all different knives, all the same sort of steel, and we're going to see what edge they give us and what it leaves us with. But today, oh, and also I bought some cheap stones. That's 3,000, 8,000, and this one's a 240 and 1,000. I bought both of them off the marketplace, £5 for the 2. And I don't know if you've got that on your Facebook or anywhere where you live in the world. And also, these come from Asda in England, £5. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to blunt these, use those cheap stones and these knives to see what sort of sharp edge and how smooth the edge we can get. Because as I said, everyone can't afford expensive knives. Some people, this is what they can afford. So I'm just showing you for £10 what you can get and how good it would be. Right, let me sit this stone over here. But I'm going to start doing whetstone battles, guys, against one another, preparing the stones against one another. Same as the ones what come from Perfection Store, Ricky Train. Oh, and also, guys, that come with that one of those stones in with it for the £5, and that's £10 on its own. These stones here come off from Perfection Store. I bought them second hands. They're based on the Trocera 800 and 3000. So I'm going to compare these with them 2 knives I've got the same, to see if they are the same, similar. Because they're based on the Trocera 800 and 3000. So we are going to compare them 2 stones against them 2. But without further ado today, I have today my friend's neighbour's knife, what he asked me to sharpen for him. It's Santoku. It's a bit under the weather, but he's attached to it, so I said I'll sharpen it for him. And we've also got this Japanese knife, Shidip. It's a 210mm. It's meant to be there's no markings on the blade to it. So I can't tell you what brand of Japanese blade it is, but it is a Japanese knife. But they definitely ain't looked after it. I can show you that it's scratched to pieces. But today we're going to sharpen on I'm going to go with these today, guys, the Ricky Trem ones again. Because they're a splash and go, and it's a bit quick and easy for me today. Right, I can use that water first of all because that ain't contaminated. First of all, without further ado, we'll blunt it. Nothing. It's just ripping it. So right, without further ado, let's get going. See what we can. As I say, it's very much appreciated, guys. The subscribers I've got and the people who've actually viewed my channel. It is nice and I'm much appreciated all around the world. And as I said, keep tuning for that bell, guys. It will come. I want to thank you for some of the messages and questions you asked me in the comments. That was nice to hear from you. Really appreciate that one as well. And if there's any of my viewers or subscribers out there who knows of any who's got any whetstones, they might know anyone for sale, or they can put me in contact with. Because as I said, here in the UK we can't get what you get in the United States and everywhere else. We just can't. There's stones I would like to get and can't, and sometimes when you can, we're deburring now, guys. They just cost just as much for shipping as the stones cost themselves. So if you know of anyone out there, if you could just drop it underneath a comment or a message to me, it would be nice. I've got some stones coming, guys, but that is my problem, is getting the sort of stones in. So I do need some stones, different stones. What's the weather like where you're at in the world? UK's absolutely gorgeous still. Let me just wipe that off. Right, that's that one, guys. We'll change stones in a minute. Right, let's bump this one. Let me just dry my hands. That should be blunting anyway. Blunt. Right. Need to say, if you'd like to see that with them knives, I'm going to do stainless steel, the cheap stainless steel VG10. Anyone like to leave me some comments about that? Oh, it's time to be deburr, guys. And I really like what I do, guys. I find it, oh, what would you say? If you go fishing and you're relaxing, what do you call it? Relaxes your body and keeps you nice and calm. And that's what I find with this. And as I say, I'm starting to get people clicking on my videos all around the world now, so that is very nice and it's much appreciated. But it would be nice if you just take it that step further. As you say, it doesn't cost nothing to subscribe to my channel. Give me some thumbs up and share. That would be very nice. But if anyone would like to see me do that whetstone challenge of different whetstones with the different knives, because I've got 2 of each, so it's all the same comparison. One can't say the other knife was better than the other one. Right. I think we're done with that stone. Put that one over there. Let's get the 3000 out. And as I say, Ricky Tren had these done based on the Trocera 3800. That's what these stones are meant to be based on, so we're going to compare them with one another as well. Right, let me just dry my hands. Let me get some paper towel. That's about no really strop whatsoever. That's a tear, guys, sorry about that one. Just I've got not much room to work on. As you see, it did cut it earlier. It's cutting. And a bit wet, I've wetted the paper towel, drowned it. Stupid of me. Let's try this one. And as you say, that's about the strop. I'm not going to stop because I'm going to go straight on to the 3000 and we're just strop off the 3000. We're not going to wedge strop, and what I mean by stropping, but you can strop any way you like, guys. I'm just changing my angles of stropping, guys. Seems a bit uneven. When it sticks like that, guys, that's when you know your stone's pretty flat. And what I mean by that, there you go. And let's go again. That's better. You can feel the unevenness in the stone. These stones do let you know what you're doing. Right. Stick that one over there. Right, let's do this one. Same again, guys, these stones don't load up. I'm just cleaning some of them marks off so I can see what's left on the knife in deburring wise. Because them black lines, they get lighter as your burr reduces. They will fade away to nothing at the end of it. And all this is dropping on the stone. But when I reach my goal, guys, my first goal is to reach 250 subscribers. I'm nowhere near that yet, unfortunately, but as soon as I do, it's rather going to be a sink bridge, whetstone. I'll see what the laws are like if I can ship a knife to where yous are at around the world. If I can't, before I do that, I'm going to check out the value of the knife I'm going to give away, and I will send you the value on Amazon to buy one. And I'll promise you that, guys. I'll get a paper towel. We'll get another one in a minute. That's about the strop. There's no stropping involved. Right, let me move this. Placing that away for a minute. As I said, guys, at the moment there's been no stropping. everything has been done off the stone. Right, that's a bit better. Okay, definitely a bit better, guys. Let me get the paper towel over this side. I think we'll be better off. And just a little bit damp. Right, we're going to try this one first. Can't hold it. There you go. It's paper towel sharp. That's about stropping yet. Let's try this one. Do that again. Paper towel's very, 1 minute it folds to you, next minute it folds away. So I'm trying to bend it so it keeps towards me, but it's not. So we're just, there you go. But we're going to have a go on the plain leather strop, but let's see how the edges sound first. And if you do it slow, guys, you'll always tell if you've got the imperfections. That one sounded perfect. There's a bit on that one still, or it's just a crease in the paper. Let's try a push. That went through that one alright, there's a push. Let's try a push on this one. And it's fitting. Let's get it that way. They're pushing okay, but we're going to try to strop. Plain suede, but always remember, guys, strop at the same angle you sharpened at. That's the suede side. Now let's have a listen, guys. Oh, this paper's a bit under the weather, but let's get some new stuff. You can hear how quiet that is. Right. On this one, guys, just got normal plain green compound, because a lot of people can't afford the diamond, and that's what I'm going to use on my friend's neighbour's knife. And that's all that is. Old cheap block of wood, bit of suede that side which I haven't used, and like an old thick piece of leather with green compound on. I made that up for when I do my old tools and garden shears. Right, Let's have a go. That is quiet. I don't know if you got to see that. And look at that polish. Look at that. And that's just like plain green compound. But you can tell the difference in the steel, guys, because listen to how quiet that is. So it's not creased. There you go. And that's how quiet that one is, guys. And as I said, look at that. If anyone's like to see me sharpen those two knives over there and start doing some whetstone battle wars against one another, competing on comparison grits for grit, give me some thumbs up. That's cutting all, guys. It would be nice. Also, still safe around the world, we know where you are. And as I said, thank you very much again for all clicking on and viewing my channel. It is much appreciated. My heart goes out to all of you. I'm really thank you for the few subscribers I've got, and also for the amount of people who are watching my channel. But it would be nice if you just take that one more step. But I'll catch you later, guys.